Tommy V in Michigan. He was on fire this morning.
Okay, thank you, Tommy V in Michigan. Yes, sir. If you share my prayers.
Tommy V's on. Yeah, we'll jump over there.
Tommy V doing great stuff over there.
We'll call the matter of matters of Trita Guyton, case numbers 22T00692 and 21T00854.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Assistant Public Defender Sandra White on behalf of Trita Guyton.
Let me actually do another case that is on the docket today. It is 24W000783B. Speeding ticket. All right, the other two matters are on the court's docket today for violation of probation. Ma'am, I'm going to rein on these violations. It alleges here that you are charged with driving while license suspended and speeding 16 to 20 over in violation of the do not violate any criminal law or unit of government probation condition, referencing 14B tickets number 24W000783A and B. And actually, they're both on the docket today. Although I think only one is showing.
It's split in between violation, pre-trial violation, pre-hearing conference.
You have a right to have a hearing in this matter, at which time, if it is found that you did violate the terms of your probation, you could be subjected to the original maximum penalty. In fact, what is being recommended at this time is the original maximum penalty. Do you understand that, ma'am? Can you unmute and say that out loud for me, please?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
You understand, ma'am, that is the recommendation at this time.
Yes, I do. But one thing I want to say, the speeding ticket, I didn't have no speeding ticket. When you wrote me,
It right in front of me, ma'am, right now.
okay.
Speeding 16 to 20 is what the ticket says. And it is on March 12th, 2024, at the vicinity of Holmes Road and Twin Towers. At the Twin Towers, speeding 16 to 20 over issued to you. On the same date, you got the driving while license suspended, and that is with Officer T. Sims.
You're right, exactly. Officer T. Sims, when he stopped me, he said I was driving too slow. So I don't know, I know I wasn't speeding.
You might want to tell your client to stop talking.
Yes, I was just, Miss Guyton, please don't say anything. Okay, go ahead. All right, sorry.
Do you know what your client would like to do?
Well, Your Honor, these are new matters that she hasn't admitted to yet. So
I guess that's interesting because I think she just did.
well, she said she was driving too slow.
She was driving and she's suspended.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Driving license suspended.
I'm not admitting anything to that.
You just did, ma'am. It's on record.
You never asked me so. Okay, go ahead. It doesn't matter. It wasn't speeding though.
So, where are we with this? What do you want to do?
I guess I would. I'm waiting for her to talk.
Ma'am, I'm not talking. I'm talking to your attorney.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Ms. Guyton says she would like to admit to the violations and do the jail time.
Is she gonna handle her other tickets today too as well?
Yeah, if she's going to admit to the violations and going to be sentenced to jail, I would be willing to do an agreement of a no ops on person and dismiss the speeding ticket with a jail sentence. That's concurrent.
Ms. White,
Ms.
do you
Guy-
have what do you?
Yes, I may need, I'm sorry to keep interrupting you, Your Honor. I'm
That's
so
okay.
sorry.
That's okay. I'll put you in a breakout room so you can talk to her about it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
A few moments later.
Court will recall the Trita Guyton matters, case numbers 21T00854, 24W00783A and B, and 22T00692.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Assistant Public Defender Sandra White on behalf of Trita Guyton.
Trita Guyton, present.
Thank you. All right, Ms. White, what would your client like to do at this point?
She would like to take the offer from Mr. Barnett. I do have a question as to the speeding ticket, Mr. Barnett. Were you
Right, yeah.
reducing that?
No,
He said
I'll
he
just
would
dismiss.
dismiss it.
Okay, my fault. Ms. Guyton, he is going to dismiss that speeding ticket.
All right, thank you.
All right, Ms. Guyton, I'm gonna need you to turn your screen back on, please.
Pardon me?
I need you to turn your screen back on. I can't see your face. I have a big orange T. Well, the T is white, but it's in an orange box.
Nothing, Jenny?
I can, yes. All right, Ms. Guyton, it's my understanding you're gonna be pleading guilty to a no operator's license on person in case number 24W00783A, which is a violation of your other two cases, 21T00854 and 22T00692. And the recommendation is that you finish the 93 days. You have credit for 20 and 21 days on each case respectively. And is it your intent to plead guilty to this charge and be in violation, ma'am?
Yes,
All right, please raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. You may lower your hand. I'm gonna go with some rights that you have with respect to the driving while license suspended that's being reduced to the no operator's license on person that is a misdemeanor carrying a maximum penalty of up to 90 days and or $100 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes,
You also have the right to have a trial by a jury on the driving while license suspended, at which time you could call witnesses to speak for you. You can get an order signed by this court to require that those witnesses come to court. You have the right to see, hear, and question any and all witnesses that were to be called against you by the prosecution. And you have the right to be a witness for yourself, or you could choose to remain silent. If you did choose to remain silent, the prosecutor couldn't comment on that. In addition to that, you have the right to be presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights, ma'am?
yes, ma'am.
You understand you're going to be giving up all those rights and you're not going to be having a trial of any sort?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you also understand, like we talked about earlier, that this is a violation of your probation and you will be held responsible for that? Do you understand that part?
I couldn't hear what you just said.
You are, do you understand that this is a violation of your probation and you're going to be held responsible for the violation and you will be given the jail time that has been recommended?
Yes,
Okay. And do you also understand that if you're not a U.S. citizen, you could have immigration consequences? It's my understanding you are a U.S. citizen, though, correct?
yes.
All right. To the charge of no operator's license on person, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Anyone promise you anything other than what's been placed on the record here today to get you to plead guilty?
No,
Anyone threatening you in any way, shape, or form to get you to plead guilty?
no. I really can't hear you still.
All right.
I'm sorry, something there.
That's okay. Is anyone threatening you in any way, shape, or form?
Say that again. Say that again.
Anyone threatening you in any way, shape, or form?
No.
All right. On or about March 12th, 2024, were you operating a motor vehicle at the vicinity of Holmes Road and Twin Towers here in Ypsilanti Township, ma'am?
Yes,
And at the time, you did not have a valid operator's license. Is that correct?
exactly. This is correct.
I find that there's a knowing and willing admission or plea of guilt to the no operator's license on person. Are you satisfied?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh,
Thank you.
yes, I didn't hear.
That's
Um, we do have a request, Your Honor.
All right. Before we get there, though, ma'am, is it also true that you are admitting to violating the terms of your probation?
Yes.
Thank you. Now your request.
Miss Guyton is due to have a biopsy on her lungs, so we are asking that she not have to turn herself in right away. Miss Guyton, when is that procedure to be done? She will provide medical documentation.
I have a lung infection and I go to a CAT scan on the 22nd. After the 22nd, they're going to see what they're going to do for the biopsy because they gave me medication, shrink the infection, but instead of it shrinking, it got bigger. So now I just got out of the hospital yesterday. So I got to have the CAT scan done on the 22nd. And then they'll let me know when they're going to do the biopsy or what other procedure that I have to take after the CAT scan on the 22nd. But they was recommending the biopsy when I was in the hospital yesterday. So I'm not sure when I'm going to have it. Hopefully it'll be soon, whatever they're going to do, so I can find out what's going on with me, it's not the infection by itself because the medication didn't work for that. Then I can do documentation, any type of documentation you need from my doctor to explain it, what's going on if needed.
Mr. Burnett?
Your Honor, I'll leave it in your discretion. And given the nature of the underlying offense that she was on probation for, I'm a little bit concerned, but I'll leave it in your discretion.
I agree. I'm concerned because of the nature of the underlying offenses. However, and that she's continuing to drive, that's a problem. I'm grateful that there was no new allegation of alcohol, though, so that's significant for me. Her health is important, and I want to make sure she can get that taken care of. So I'll give her some time. But what I'm going to do is I'll reschedule. I'm going to schedule for her to come into court for the sentencing on May 29th at 11 o'clock a.m. Hopefully she'll have everything under control by then.
Okay, but I see how you said May 29th. Hopefully everything will be done by then because I'm not going to go to jail without having this situation done with my lungs because I'm not going to get the help from jail. I already know that. So I've been dealing with this for the last couple of months here. So like I said, I go to CAT scan on the 22nd and then I'll know when they're going to do the biopsy or is it a different type of treatment they have to go through or if it's found out that it's cancer or it's infection or it's a bacteria or it's a pneumonia. They don't even know until I go back for the CAT scan on the 22nd. Then I'll know more of how things will plan out for me to come turn myself in. And I can send you from the day to the court time. I can send you documentation so my doctor will let me know what's going on. So you know I'm just not talking, saying anything.
All right, now, as I indicated, I'm scheduling this for sentencing in person on May 29th, 2024. At that time, we'll figure out what's going on with the rest of your situation and go from there.
Okay. May 29th at what time I gotta be there?
11 a.m., ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll still show the documentation when I come there too. Then.
Yeah, if you could get it in prior to then, that would sort of help us, and so we can have a better idea of what's going on with your health as well.
I can have that fax over to you today.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that you can talk to your attorney and work that part out. Okay, Ms. Guyton.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll see you.
Have a good day.
You too.
I think.
Bye-bye.